It is here, my favorite Grand Prix of the year, and I'm actually excited for the race today because we have got 2 mandatory pit stops. Who knows how it's going to play out? Welcome in, everyone, to my watch along. If you're new here, this is how it works. You got my face here, you got the live timings here, you got the session timer, sorry, the lap counter down in the bottom left that you can sync on up with, and you got lovely Twitch chat that you can type in. So if you're over on YouTube right now, come join us on Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, you prefer a YouTube stream, I'm live on YouTube as well. But the race is about to begin. Now, I cannot show the broadcast live as it is subject to copyright, but find a place where you can watch, sync on up with us. Stick around after the race as well. We'll be watching the post-race show, but we do this for every single Grand Prix weekend, for every single session. So join me next week for Spain and join me every other Grand Prix weekend this year. Now, we're running a little bit late because there's so much to cover in Monaco, so let's get straight into it today. Let me get the audio up. First off, tire compounds. Top 3 on mediums, max on hards. I love that. Different strategy for Red Bull. Then we've got mediums on Hadja, hard, medium, hard. Oh, it said Liam was on softs at one point. Okay, thank God. He's not on the soft. He's not on the soft. But we have got Sonoda on the soft, trying something different. So, how's this going to work? If you don't know, every single race, there's 1 mandatory pit stop, and you must use 2 compounds of tires, right? Today, there's 2 mandatory pit stops. So you could go soft, hard. You could go soft, pit on lap 1, soft, pit under the safety car, hard to the end of the race. You could go very long on the hard and just pray a red flag comes out. Do your 2 stops. Pit once, go very long, hope there's a red flag, pit under the safety car. Wait, no. 2 mandatory pit stops means you can't change tire under the red flag. You'd have to actually do a pit stop, right? Or does the mandatory pit stop count as a tire change? Because if so, I don't know, man. It's going to be chaos today. It is going to be chaos. We've got something new in Formula 1 that we've never had before as far as I'm aware. We might not get much racing. It might not solve the overtaking problem, but at least it's going to solve the entertainment of we don't know what's going to happen. The overcut and the undercut is so strong here. Let's get into it. Channel points have ended. Who do you guys think is going to win the race today? Let me know in chat. Thank you guys all for the new follows. Really, really do appreciate it. Slinks, thank you so much for the sub, man. Appreciate you subbing with the Prime. Looney, thank you so much for the 26-month resub with Tier 1. And Luke Reno, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my God, the lights are on. The lights are on. Red flag. It's lights out. Away we go. Oh my God, that was so quick. Has Charles got to run? Has Charles got to run? He's got it. Oh, no. Lando's locked up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Max is not looking good on the hards. Okay. Clean so far. Clean so far. Leclerc is right on the back of Lando right now. I just spat everywhere. I did not realize the race was starting. Okay. Okay. Oh, huge luck up from Lando. That might have fucked his tires. He did not have a good run. Dude, that happened so quick. Oh, the Sauber and Mercedes going side by side. Oh, Bortoletto gets a beautiful move on Antonelli. Oh, no! Is that going to be a safety car or is he good? Is he good? Is he good? Would Antonelli get penned for that? Oh, my God. This might open the door for the strategy now. This might open the door for the strategy. People are getting ready in the pit lane. People are getting ready in the pit lane. Is anyone going to pit? No, Bortoletto's moving, so no safety car. But they might need to repair the barrier. Who knows? Antonelli might get penned for that. I would have to watch. Oh, Sonoda's in. Sonoda's in. Virtual safety car. Red Bull have timed that perfectly on Yuki. Red Bull have timed that perfectly. Who's that in as well? Alpine in. Haas in. Okay, that's 1 pit stop done for Yuki. Oh my God, here's the strategy coming into play already. This could be elite for Sonoda. Oh my God, Haas are taking forever. What's happened? Oh my God, it just gets from bad to worse for Behrman. Oh, they didn't have the tires ready. Antonelli goes down the inside and just leaves them no room. let me have a look. So this is a beautiful move from Bordeletta around the outside. And then Bordeletta doesn't defend the inside. I don't know how to feel about that because it's like they might have to safety car this because there's a broken barrier and a broken wing. I don't know how to feel about that because I'm kind of like Antonelli had the gap, so he went for it. Bordeletta should defend, but also where else should Bordeletta go? Like he has no. What's he gonna do? Brake check everyone behind? I don't really know what he should do there. Oh, these guys aren't pitting. Is Max gonna pit? No, no one's pitting. Interesting. I thought people would want to serve their pit stops under the VSC. Anyone else going to pit? Surely some of the back guys like Stroll, Colapinto, even Antonelli pit here. Really? No one's pitting? Wouldn't you want to serve it under VSC? Yeah, I think Max, actually, you're right. I think Max has the strategy of he wants to go long on these hards and hope for a safety car or VSC or red flag. Yeah, sorry for such a rush to get that race started. So, such a rush to the start of the race, guys. I obviously we were delayed because we were watching the highlights, but all of a sudden everyone lined up and then all of a sudden the lights were going out. That was crazy. I spat everywhere. I'm surprised more people haven't pitted here under the VSC. Can you pit twice under one via a safety car? Yeah, I think so. I'm fairly sure you can. There's a lot of debris. I think they have to go clean that up. There's a lot of debris there and the barrier's broken. How many laps can they do in the hards? I think the whole race. If you can manage your pace. Oh, Jeff Bezos is at the Grand Prix. Interesting. Sup, Ponden? Padlin, sorry. I wouldn't be surprised if this turns into a full safety car so they can repair this barrier in a sec. Yeah, they could get both their pit stops done. Wait, yeah. What if Yuki pit again now to get both his pit stops done and just goes hard for the rest of the race? I mean, it'd be better to do it under safety car, but because if you can catch the back of the pack, but yeah, I don't know. Honestly, if I'm someone at the back of the grid, I just do it. Fuck it, why not? So, oh, what is happening? So yeah, Lando had a bad start. Leclerc was already alongside. Lando locked up. Leclerc was actually too careful there. I think Leclerc should have got later on the brakes. Maybe he just wanted to avoid an incident, but I think at a race like Monaco, he should have got on the brakes late there. After seeing what Max was able to achieve last week in Imola, I think Leclerc should have got on the brakes late there. To be fair, luckily he didn't, because with Lando locking up, he probably would have died, but like, look how early Leclerc brakes. And Max almost got Piastri there, but he just didn't have the grip on the hards. I think Antonelli somewhat missed the apex there a little bit. Like, he went deep. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Antonelli... All right, VSC ending. All right. So 4 people have pitted once already. Let's see how that plays into their races. Luke Reno, Slinks, Looney, thank you guys all for the subs. Really appreciate it. I can't remember if I thanked them because of the chaos at the start of the race, but yeah. Looney, thank you for the 26 months. Slinks, thank you for the Prime. And Luke Reno, thank you for the Prime as well. Appreciate you guys subbing to the stream for the first time. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. That was such a crazy start. It just, I feel like the race, as soon as Behrman lined up, the lights just instantly went out. There was like no green flag like normal. This would be qualifying lap cinch. Yeah, you got to try build that gap to the guys behind. Yeah, what's happened to the Clays? Sorry, what's happened to Piastri? He's lost so much time. Why is that VSC spread everyone out so much? Grody trying to act like Yuki is putting pressure on Norris by staying in his pit window. I mean, he's not wrong. But if there's a safety car, then it eliminates that anyway. We just have to see how it plays out, to be honest. Bro, when I saw Liam on the softs at the start of the race, I thought they were trolling. Okay, the race has calmed down now. The race has calmed down now. What are Piastri holding people for Norris? Oh, good point. Could this be Piastri helping Lando in a way? Huh, maybe. Yeah, like you said, it's probably too early for that. Had is doing really well on P5 right now. Alonso P6. Was there any position changes other than the guys at the back? No change in the top 10. I guess as you'd expect. Yeah, this 3 place grid penalty is going to fuck Lewis so hard. Ollie fastest lap on hard, yeah, because he's in clean air. Slimmy Sloth, Haytam, Ocean Water, Lemon, Chivedum, Marco, Aki, Leclerc, Judy, Spectre, Vida, ZFR, Pata, Bob Ixon, Shinzon, Michael, Inna, John, Bomi, Holly, Pepe, Nis, VM, Kalos, Geordie, Shidge, Trank, and everyone else who followed. Appreciate you guys following. Drawing that build up for the race start. That was crazy, man. I did not expect it to start that quick. Ben way faster. Norris saving. Yeah, Yuki's closed the second in on that gap, but now he's caught that pack. So I don't know. I'm really excited for today's Grand Prix. I know there's going to be the usual people. Boring! There's nothing happening. We've got 2 pit stops to happen. Undercutting is insane at Monaco. Overcutting is insane at Monaco. Getting the timing right is insane with the traffic. And honestly, it's going to be a lot of luck in it as well with safety cars, VSCs, and just the timing of everyone. You need to be smart, but you also need to get lucky. I hope they investigate that Antonelli Bortoletto situation. They'll probably be like, well, lap one. But I don't know. I do feel like Bortoletto, like, he should have defended to avoid Antonelli going up the inside. But I also feel like, what should have Bortoletto done? Like, if he breaks, he just... Wait, you already dismissed it? Really? Oh, interesting. If he breaks, then he just breaks everyone behind, and he can't really do anything. And I feel like Antonelli could have taken a harder apex. Lawson's going slow right now. Is he backing people up for Hadja? Oh, yellow? Oh, Gasly's got damage. He's hit the inside wall. No, I'm fairly sure Gasly's broken his wheel. Yeah, he's hit the inside wall. He should be able to make it back to the pits. No. Stop on track. Remember they say if you keep going, it's considered dangerous. You have to stop. He should stop here. Yeah. See, he's dropping shit on the track. He needs to stop on track. No break. Yeah, because your fucking wheel's off. See, this is what I don't understand about this rule of too dangerous to continue is technically his car's too dangerous to continue, but he can make it back to the pit. So should he stop on track or not? You know what I mean? Perez got penned for it last year when he easily could have made it back to the pits. Whereas, like, you know what I mean? I don't get it. Oh, that's got to be a VSC. It's on the fucking... Oh, my God. Oh! Someone's racing. Yeah, Max is trying to race Piastri while they're going around the... Oh, Max is going to be investigated for that under the yellows. This is chaos right now. This is chaos. They need to bring out a VSC. It's on the fucking line. It's literally on the racing line. See, that's the reason why they have that rule of two damage to continue. Oh my God. Oh my God. They need to clear him. Clear him! What are you standing there for? Oh my God, he stopped in the Williams garage. They need to clear him. Otherwise, Williams won't be able to pit. Williams literally won't be able to pit. Okay, so has he lost his brakes and then hit the wall, or has he just hit the wall? Oh! How's Tsunoda survived? How's Tsunoda survived that? What? Oh, pit lane closed. So even if a safety car comes out, no one can pit. Oh my God. If a safety... if a safety car comes out now and no one can pit, those 4 pitters have benefited majorly. Oh my God, please safety car. Please safety car with the pit lane closed. Please. Safety car with the pit lane closed would just help those 4 so much. Is the damage picked up? I'm confused. What pen did Perez get for driving an unsafe car around the track? Was it a grid pen for the next race, or was it just a big fine? I feel like Max was trying to overtake under the yellows. Oh, they've cleared it. I don't know. I want to see Max's POV, but I feel like he can't just try go for an overtake with yellow flags. But that entry open. All right, there you go. Damn, Max is actually really racy on Piastri right now. Yeah, he's getting pissed off that Piastri's holding him up. It's not helping him with this hard strap. Zatsu, thank you for the follow. Yes, sick. Love that guy in the crowd. What's the argument? Man has no brakes. He can't stop. Wait, you talking about Tsunoda? Oh, you talking about him cruising back to the pits? No, he didn't coast all the way back. He definitely accelerated back. So here we go. Yellows, yellows. Oh, to be fair, it is green. Nah, that's fine. Piastri defended. Piastri defended. That's fine. I see why in the moment Max probably feels like he got cut off, but that's completely fine. Max will do the exact same, and he knows it. And yeah, I think Max is fair to race him there because of the greens. Wow, Norris would catch Piastri in the championship. Max would lose some points, though. He tried passing before the green flag. No, you could see the green. Or is it until you get to the green light? Because the way I see it is like, you've passed the yellow, now you can see the green, you're fine. Collision noted. Yeah, it looks like Liam's not necessarily sacrificing his race, but really helping Hadja here. This is a leap from V-Carb, I think. Sacrifice potentially 2 points on Liam to get 25, 18, 15, 12, 10 points on Hadja. Oh, Hulkenberg's in. Okay. First pit stop under normal conditions. He's been undercut by his teammate. Oh, wait, no. Don't worry. Teammate isn't pit. Oh, no. Teammate is pit. Wait. How has Bortoletto crashed in pit and come out in front of Hulkenberg? Oh, my God. Yeah, those Stroll, Sonoda, Behrman, and Bortoletto are sitting very pretty. Yeah, even so with a VSC. Bortoletto was stopped for so long. Hulk was stuck and Gabby had free. Yeah, that's my point. He's been jumped, so Lawson has fucked the lap one pit, as you reckon? Yeah, but like Hulkenberg's come out behind. All these guys are going to come out behind now if they pit. I mean, yeah. To be fair, Hulkenberg catches the. Well, Hulkenberg's going to catch the pits, the group, and then he's going to be fucked. Colamento in. Yeah, I know Liam's helping Hadja, but yeah, but the lap one pitters are now not gaining on anyone ahead of Lawson. Yeah, I know, but they've made up. They're going to make up position on all these guys that are pit. Look, either way, with the 2 mandatory stops, anything can change. There'll be safety car, red flag. Who knows how the end of the race played out? I'm talking about right now. You're Nico Hulkenberg, and you've just lost 10 seconds on your teammate who crashed. 10 seconds on your teammate who crashed and pitted. Oh, here we go. Liam Hadja's pitting. Have they made a gap for him? Have they made a gap for Hadja? No way. If people actually think Liam's slow right now. Why does this feel too early? No way he has the gap. No way he has the gap. Softs. Wow. V-Carb cooking. V-Carb cooking. So they're doing this on Liam now, before any safety cars, before any red flags, before anything. They want to get Hadja to push, do his 2 stops, and then maybe go hards to the end of the race. I'm feeling very good about Hadja now. I like this. I love this strat. Hadja gets the gap again and does 2 stops. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Then you can go hards to the end, and the leaders will have to still pit once or twice. Why? Wait. Why hasn't Alonso pit to capitalize on this gap as well? Stupid? Alonso, Hamilton, Ocon. You've got a free pit stop, guys. I guess they haven't reacted yet. We'll see. But they got a free pit stop here as well. Unless they want to capitalize on Hadja, but who gives a fuck? You get a free pit stop. They haven't pitted. You got a free stop. The fact people are going to think Liam's actually slow. Okay, what if you're V-Carb here, what do? Do you just go, hey Liam, lap at your normal pace now, and Hadja's on soft, so it's fine? Or do they keep backing him up now, get him off the softs as soon as possible, and then hards to the end? Do you just build another gap straight away and do it before red flags, safety cars come out? Or do you just go, You've got the tires now. There you go. Alonso's pitting. Should have pitted a lap earlier, but good. Thank you, Aston Martin. Who cares if you don't get the position on Hadja? You get a free pit stop here. And this puts more of the leaders at threat. Oh my god, they most released him into the Haas. Bro, strat. Let Liam catch Hadja. Let Liam through. Hadja backs up the pack. Liam gets a free pit stop. And then they're both good. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why Liam wasn't pushing there to jump Ocon and Alonso, but anyways, his race probably isn't with them at the moment. Okay, is this strategy from VCarb to help Hadja on Alonso and Ocon? Or is it to help on the leaders? Because I don't think they care that Alonso and Ocon have pitted here. I think this is a strat to try get Hadja in a position to get on the podium and maybe even like win the race if he's lucky. If they time this right and or get lucky, this could be an elite race for Hadja. Old man yells at Cloud like, oh god, love Alonso, bro. This is such an interesting race. Who's this? Strong. And Behrman. Oh, sorry, Behrman and Stroll doing their second stops. Okay. So the strat of doing your 2 stops early is in play. The strat of having your teammate hold someone up is in play. The strat of Max Verstappen staying out hards is probably going to be in play. Okay, we've got like 4 different strategies going on right now. I'm liking this. Oh, Lewis is in. Okay, he wants to capitalize on this gap. No, he's going to get undercut by Hadja. Oh, no, he's already behind Hadja. There's going to be a lot of that today. I'm just going to say stuff that comes to my mind, and then it'll take 2 seconds for me to realize what I said. Because it's too much to keep track of in this race. Wait, where is Hadja? Wait, Hamilton's overcut Hadja. Wow, this is what I meant. Sometimes the undercut's better, sometimes the overcut's better in Monaco. I learned my lesson from, I think it was 2021, where I was screaming, undercut, undercut, and then the overcut was better. Oh, no way, McLaren's going to pit now. Oh my god, this is good. This is a really interesting race. Nutella, Pauline, they guys are the followers. Yeah, we need to keep 2 stop at Monaco. This is great. Oh, not a great stop. Oh, that felt like a 3. Okay, so Lando's going to drop behind Verstappen, Piastri, and Leclerc. So Max is going to go long here. Max is going to go very long. Oh, Hamilton is nowhere near Norris. Why do you think they pit Norris here? Hadja boxing again. Okay, so they're going to go long on Hadja. Okay, so they're going for they're trying to get both the stops out of the way. Okay, so Hadja, hards to the end. Beautiful from VCarb. A little bit of luck going their way. They are going to be elite. Oh, there he is. There's the GOAT. There's Liam. Beautiful. So he's done his 2 stops. And he's on hards and can go to the rest of the race. So okay, so Piastri comes in because Leclerc didn't pit. Oh, very slow, very slow. That's important in Monaco. Leclerc could pit here and jump him. Oh no, Leclerc was already in front, wasn't he? That's gonna help Leclerc. On Sky, they said they don't understand Red Bull's strategy at all. Are they smoking? He's done his 2 pit stops. A Sky dumb? He's done his 2 pit stops. Now if there's a red flag or safety car, he's bunched up and he doesn't need to pit again. Well, he needs to close the gap before a safety car comes out. He needs to close the gap on Ocon, Alonso, and Hamilton. And then he's fine. Yeah, everyone needs to push now. Had just put everyone at threat. I'm enjoying this so far. I'm curious to see how it plays out. I am worried, though, that Hadja doing this is going to make the Grand Prix boring because everyone's reacting to Hadja and then everyone's going to do the same thing and then nothing happens. But I hope that's not the case. Yeah, Lawson's trying to pull away from Albon now. Other drivers will be able to change their tires on the red flag. True, true. But safety car, nope. Okay, Leclerc's going to pit. Is he going to get undercut by Piastri here? So Max is going with the strat of just staying out and hoping. Oh, that's an elite pit stop from Ferrari. 2 secs. 2 secs. Where's Piastri? He's been undercut. Oh, that's Norris. Nope, he's got Piastri easy. What? Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying the Leclerc's undercut failed. No, no, no. So it's all stayed steady. I really hope this strat from Hadja hasn't made the race boring. Yeah, elite stop from Ferrari. So this is Ocon on the back of Alonso. Obviously still needs to pit. Wait, Ocon's gone mediums. Verstappen's cooked, surely, you reckon? But if a safety car came out right now, Max would jump Norris. No, you wouldn't. How much time do you save under a pit stop? Or how much time would you lose on a pit stop on a safety car? If the safety car now Max and Norris pit, then Max was to put a second time. Oh, yeah, true. I forgot about that. Yeah. So I was more thinking about how he jumps. He would stay ahead of Norris. But yeah, I forgot he'd still have another pit stop. Yeah. Not sure what Red Bull's doing now that you explain it. Okay, there's a lot of chaos at the start, but now I'm just confused. But I was saying that, like, I don't know We kind of have to wait for the whole race to play out to know if this is going to be good or not. Yuki's strategy is gone, bro. Or he'll be released once these guys pit in front, but I mean, the best Yuki can probably get today is 9th. But that's still good for where he started. Alright, I don't really know what's happening right now. Or like I don't really know what can happen, so we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. Because Max hasn't done a pit yet. Oh wait, Max is caught up to the traffic? Oh no. I mean, these guys are going to get blue flags, to be fair, though. It's not like actual traffic. Yeah, it's not ideal, but... Max needs a box out of traffic. He might have to. He might need to cop the straight Hernards. Don't say that to Russell, Toto. He's gonna fucking send it and smash Sainz's ass. Yeah, now Sainz is gonna do it for Albon. Yeah, maybe the two-stop is actually not great because it just means teammates just bunch each other up and we get a bit of a sleeper race like we had last year with Alonso doing it, but I don't know. I was hoping for a bit more so far. I was really excited in those first like 20 laps. I'm still excited to see how this plays out, but it looks pretty stock standard now. Smash whose ass? Signs. I'd smash Signs' ass. I'll join Russell. Look, Max is in that traffic. I feel like that car took so long to get out of the way. I think the two stops works, but maybe throwing a minimum amount of laps before the next stop. Then that would that fix anything? I don't know if that would fix anything. All right, so Colapinto and Bortoletto doing their second stops. Yeah, it feels like Hadge's strat is going to be amazing for them, but it ruins the front of the grid because they all just pit at the same time. What a strat from RB. We're talking about Red Bull or VCarb? I can't tell if you're saying what a great strat from Red Racing Bulls or what a great strat sarcastically about Red Bull. We've banned the word RB. We got to ban the word RB. Red Bull is Red Bull, VCarb's VCarb. RB could be either. Oh, Max pitting. Good stop, please. Yeah, I think he's realized, like, there's no point of us staying out. The hards would have been... I think Red Bull gambled to hope that there was an early safety car or red flag that everyone would pit for and he would stay out, but... Oh, he's got some more lap traffic. Oh, he's pit into even more traffic. He's still coming up front of Hamilton, though. I mean, the only benefit Max has right now is on fresher tires. With Albon, sorry, with Sainz back out the pack for Russell, Liam's going to have a free pit stop here. Wow, this is perfect for VCARB. Oh, Ocon pitting again. Oh, smart from Behrman. Oh, no. Going for the move while Max is going past. Max has no new softs or mediums. Really? So he's going to have to go on hards on this last stint. Oh, well, you can use used tires. So where's Ocon going to come out? Okay, Ocon's come out in front of Sainz. Yeah, Liam's going to get a free stop here with Sainz backing up the pack. Excuse me. VCAB just have to react to Albon here, make sure they don't get overcut. Give us something. Give us something, please. That'll clear some traffic. Oh! Oh, has he got damage? Why is he going so slow? No. Oh, Leclerc's now in this traffic. Oh, I think he was slowing down to let Leclerc through and he just... The fuck's he doing? Oh, he almost stalled the car. Oh! Great save, and he almost stalled it. Alright, almost halfway. I don't know. Bit away from halfway, yeah. Lawson still hasn't overtaken Isaac. What do you mean? True, yeah, you're right. The laps just didn't matter anyway. Yeah, Alonso's all by himself. Where are the timing sheets gone? There we go. Yeah, true. Alonso's all alone on track. We need a crash to mix us up and bunch everyone up again. So much traffic. Yeah, that's the problem with the two pit stops is the guys in front are kind of forced to either stay in traffic, which is annoying, or pit early. I'm curious to see what the I'm curious to see what the strategists and like tactical people say about this. Like, was it a like why each team did what, why it hasn't worked to make the Grand Prix better, blah blah blah. But two-stop thing will never happen again. Yeah, this rate, this is what I was worried about is... Oh, that's letting someone through. There you go, Liam's coming in. Yeah, I was positive for it, but I was worried that like one pit stop would just trigger everyone to do the exact same thing, and that's kind of what's happened. Hedges just meant everyone's done the exact same thing, and it's just stayed the exact same. Oh my god, I thought they like facing each other then. Holy. I think the two stop being crazy would have happened if. Yep, Liam's come out in front of the signs. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like we needed an early safety car for it to be being mixed up. And now here's Albon pitting. He's got the gap. Will he overcut Liam? Probably not. No, that Liam's on softs. What tire's Albon going to go on to, actually? Oh, mediums for Albon. Okay. Liam might get overcut here. What happened in 72? He's saying that the car feels like an old car. Because the shift sucked back then. Marta made a joke saying, before you ask, no, it was not the 1972 race. If they didn't bring hard tire for Monaco, maybe the two-stop rule could work better. Yeah. Yeah. But that's every race, right? If Pirelli didn't make a tire that could last the entire race, then it'd be way better. I was hopeful for this, man. Fat? What are you calling me fat for? No way Hamilton's about to get lapped. No, he's not. Alonso might. Hope Liam can hold on to 2 points. Ah, V-Cup have gone and ruined it. They've gone and secured themselves a best of the rest race result. But in doing so, made the GP boring for all of us. Because everyone just reacted to it and everyone's just done the same shit. Everyone was like, no, headshot, no! Put it this way, if Liam wasn't so close to Hadja to help him, I think this two-stop would have been a very different situation. But it basically gave V-Carb no risk. And then all the top teams are like, oh, fuck, we have to react now. But yeah, I was seeing a lot of comments in chat about oh, this track sucks, get it off the calendar. You guys got to remember, this Grand Prix isn't on the calendar for the race. It's on the Grand Prix for qualifying and just the weekend as a whole. Yeah, you could argue, oh, every track should be good for qualifying and the race. But think about how many tracks on the calendar are mid for qualifying, but they're great for racing. It's just the opposite for this. This race is just for qualifying. This track is just for quali. I agree, it should be good for race, but I don't mind. If there's 3, 4, 5 Monacos on the calendar, I'd agree. But it's the only race. It's the only track on the calendar where Saturday is more important than Sunday. And if that means on Sunday, I sit down on a Saturday and care more about the Saturday than the Sunday, then it's fine by me because that qualifying is amazing in Monaco. I can't wait for all the tweets and the TikToks. Monaco sucks, get it off. Bro. Did you watch quality? It was banging. Every track's got its uniqueness for the whole weekend. Keep Monaco for sure. Yeah, I agree. So bearing crashes, top 10 locked in. Basically, yeah. Monaco's only on the calendar because of the history. The Mall definitely ain't because of the racing. No, it's on because of the qualifying. And the history, yeah, but... I feel like people forget that 2023 and 2022 Monacos were actually really good. Along with the best qualifyings in 2023. Alright. Wait, borderline pitting again? What's the point? Probably at this point, just getting some practice in the car. I don't even know. What's the point of that? Russell lapped. Oh my God. Yeah, what's that? Signs Russell Antonelli still not pit. I guess some people argue, oh, the 2-stop didn't work, but I still think this is better than a 1-stop. It's just Liam going slow. The Hadja strat just made it boring. I wonder if there's a way you can prevent... Oh! Alonso! Oh, no! Park it on track, you noob! No! Oh my God, he's about to get his first point. He's actually the most unlucky man of the season. He was literally going to get points. That promotes signs to the points. No way, bro. There's no way Alonso still doesn't get points after qualifying in the top 10 at Monaco. He should have shunted in the wall, man. He should have shunted in the wall. They're getting ready to do the second stops for the Leclerc. Oh, they're going for an undercut. 5-second undercut for Ferrari. Oh, maybe Hamilton. Behrman getting a point? He might actually, because these guys haven't. Maybe. I was about to roast you, but maybe. I don't have Alonso in my fantasy. I don't think. Did I? No, I don't think so. Albon, Alonso, you noob. What the fuck? My ears just got blown out. Ay, bruh. Ay. You had PA in your fantasy? Oh, that's an L. Yeah, I don't really have much to talk about. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I've said all I need to say. I genuinely just think if Hadja, if the Hadja strat didn't happen, then we would have had a lot more. But you can't blame VCarb for doing a strat that's going to benefit them. Anyway. The thing is, though, I keep seeing people be like, oh, the cars should be smaller, or the cars are going to be smaller, or blah, blah. But has there ever been racing in Monaco? Like, even when the cars were small, there's still minimal racing. Look at F2, the cars are smaller, there's still minimal racing. There's never really been racing in Monaco. It's always been qualifying, and then if you're quicker by a lot, you can get an overtake done. Whereas nowadays, it's even if you're quicker, you can't get past. But there's still never been like racing in Monaco. It's always just been about, like, people are forgetting the whole reason Monaco is probably on the calendar in the first place was it's a race through the streets of an iconic city, and it's an amazing qualifying track. So if you complain about the race, I just feel like you're complaining about it for the wrong reasons. But I do agree. I wish it was good, but I think all they got to do is just like every track on the calendar at the moment, they just need to make one straight that can overtake. Just one straight for overtaking. Because look at Imola. There's only one straight to overtake on. Alino, thank you for the follow. All right, guys, we're over halfway through the race now. If you've been enjoying yourself watching the stream, be sure to follow down below. We do watch-alongs like this for every single Grand Prix weekend, for every single session. So it was a bit of a stale race today, but yeah, we do a build-up before every race as well. And stick around after the race. We're going to be watching the post-race show, which probably won't have much to talk about, but... All right, Liam and Albon pudding. So that means Liam will be able to secure a solid P8 here. How far is Liam down on knock-on? 40 seconds. Yep, he's not going to close in. Monaco race brings in the most money for F1? I don't think so. There was rumors that Monaco weren't willing to pay the fees that the other Grand Prix are paying, and they actually give Monaco a discount. So I don't think that's the case. It brings in amazing money for the city, yes, but it doesn't bring in amazing money for F1. Vegas probably does. Well, technically no, because F1 owned the Vegas Grand Prix, so they actually run that almost at a loss because it's about bringing American fans in. The Grand Prix they make the most money from would be the Grand Prix with huge contracts. So probably Miami now. But particularly Saudi, Bahrain, Qatar, Australia, who have big deals. Sup, Akshay, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we had 1K for the build-up, which just goes to show the hype for Monaco. You know, every single year, everyone goes, boring race, blah, blah. But it's always the best viewer numbers on the stream because people love seeing the potential chaos. They love seeing the potential. It's amazing. Like, even practice, people just love seeing cars drive through the city. Actually, they were the follow. Yeah, blame V-Cub, man. Blame V-Cub. Oh my god, it's got cramp in my fucking arm. When they go 7 seconds off the pace, they're not gonna crash. Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, is he broken down? Oh no, he got lapped. Wait, no. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was saying V-Cub should have done this with Liam as a joke, but they actually did it. So now Albon's going to hold up the pack to help Sainz. This is just so crazy. Oh, Piastri's hit the wall. Lucky. 1-7 Antonelli. Got the corner. He's had to give up some time there. That is actually a really good point from Jolien, is the two-stop was implemented to make the leaders push. So they are pushing. So even though nothing is happening, at least the leaders are pushing. And I would argue I'd prefer this two-stop over nothing because of that. Hamilton is just dropping on pace alone. But Max is closing in on Piastri. But they've all got a pit still. Mercedes going to finish last, bro. Killian, David the Velo. So Hamilton up 2, had you down 1. Rip. What? Why are they doing the exact same strategy as us? I wonder why. Why didn't Leclerc get on the brakes late into turn 1, man? Toto. Bruh. James Ellis just said it won't be the same next year because this is boring as fuck. Did he actually say fuck? Oh my god, I thought Max was overtaking Piastri. Piastri fastest lap. I really hope Max gets close to Piastri. Gives us something to watch on the camera at least. Monaco's like the oldest track, no? Monaco and Italy and Monza. I don't know which one. One of them wasn't on the calendar for a year. I think it was Monza, yes. I think Monaco's the oldest. Just got here. Any action? No. Its first 20 laps were great, but... Reverse Monaco. I think they just... Not widen the track. I think, again, they're just going to make one straight for overtaking. So that way, 90% of the track is still a driver's track. It's still a qualifying track. It's still intense. Got to keep it out of the wall. But at least there's one straight for overtaking if you're a bum. So right now, Albon couldn't do this because it would be a straight that he'd have to worry about. Where could they make the straight, though? And don't say get rid of the chicane out of the tunnel because then they would just fucking die in the fast left-hander into the chicane. They'd be carrying too much speed. I don't think there is a spot. You'd have to get rid of the chicanes. So you'd have to get rid of the fast left-right at swimming pool. But even then, the straight wouldn't be long enough. Yeah, there's nothing really they can do. The cars have brakes, by the way. I mean, yeah, but these cars would send it. Would have enough. Whoa. Why did I say like a glass brake? We need a horn on the cars just for Monaco. Tech Rabbits coping? Do you mean Ted Kravitz? Tech Rabbits. What's Ted Kravitz saying? A full straight after the tunnel would be so sexy. What's up, Sultana? Next year, but the thing is though, next year with smaller cars, F2 has smaller cars, still dead racing. We had smaller cars in the past, it's still dead racing. It's just Monaco. People just need to change their mindset for Monaco. Go Liam, yeah, he's doing a good job. He's helped Hadja. He's helped his team, but he's also completely made a boring race for us. Yeah, let's make it a 4-stop. 4-stop, softs only. There's be random obstacles spawning across the track. Okay. Quit yapping. Why do they make a new track in Monaco? Could keep guys behind even with small cars and some skill to park it to the middle. Yeah, people still complain. All right, Piastri's in. Going for an undercut on Leclerc, but he's 8 seconds down, so it won't do anything. Okay, safety car, Max podium. People will still defend Monaco after this. I will defend it because qualifying is where it's at. Okay, can Max overcut Piastri? You're an idiot. You just need to watch quali, man. Oh! Russell almost got up there. Also, why is Russell yapping? You're gonna come last. Shut up. You're nowhere near. You were nowhere near doing anything. All right, safety car. Who wants to do it? Yuki, crash gate. Come on. Oh, the clear bidding. Oh my God, how'd you almost... Wait, who's that? Oh, he's lapped. Oh. How was the clear lapped, had you, bro? Wait, Russell's past Albon? Wait, George's cut to cop the pen, the 10-second pen. He's trolling. Oh my God, I thought the cameraman just died. Oh, and Max coming in as well. Or is this Yuki? Max or Yuki? Max or Yuki? Oh, it's Yuki coming in. Max takes the lead. Max takes the lead. All right, safety car, red flag, something. Obviously, not just saying this as a Max fan, saying this as a I want to keep the championship as close as possible fan. Let's get Max the win. Let's get Max the win. Okay, how do you guys feel about this though? If you purposely break a rule on purpose, I think that should be bigger than a 10-second pen. Like that's essentially cheating, don't you think? It's a 10-second for cutting the track. I agree. How are you proving it on purpose? Because he completely cuts the track on purpose. It's obvious. That's like I don't know. I was going to try to say an analogy, but I don't know. No, look, from a sporting standpoint, I get it. You've got to play to the rules. And if the rules are, hey, you get a 10-second pen. If you get a 10-second pen, then fair enough. But I'm also just kind of like, if you intentionally do it, it's kind of worse. Okay, wait, no, that was that 49, but when's it? Okay, here we go. I love Russell, bro. Okay, Mr. Head of GDPO. That's him. That's him getting on the radio to avoid cheating pen. Because he can just be like, oh yeah, he was erratic. And then they're not going to be able to prove that he did it on purpose. Bottas looking elegant as always. Avoiding collision. Dude, why, either way, why does Russell give a fuck? Has he even made a gap? Oh, he's made a 5-second gap, to be fair, but... Wait, also, wasn't Russell the guy in practice saying, I don't like guys cutting corners in practice. They should be making the corners anyway. And now he's sitting here cutting. Drive through. That's surprising. Look, I agree with it. I agree with it, but I did not think FIA would have anything to stand on to prove that he cheated. Also, if you're not on F1 TV, oh, I know Kimmy's doing it. Yeah, do you want to drive through? Do you want one? No way, Mercedes. Q1 exit, Q2 exit, no points, double drive through. Oh, yeah. Now you give it back. Yeah, now you give it back, huh? Now you give it back. Wait, why is Max on Yuki? What is happening? Oh, this is terrible for Max. This is terrible for Max. He's stuck in all this shit. Yeah, though, I agree with a drive-through because I don't think you should be able to purposely manipulate the rules. But yeah. Oh. Wait, I want to watch that from Kimmy's onboard. Did Kimmy purposely not brake to make it look like he got brake checked? Oh, Verstappen had to cut the chicane because the guy on the inside just didn't even leave space. This is so dumb. This is so dumb right now. Bro, why even... what was I saying? Oh, yeah, if you're not on F1 TV, Jolyon Palmer's molding right now, saying you shouldn't be able to purposely... Oh. What are you doing, Stroll? Oh, my God. Someone's going to crash some blue flags right now, because this is... There's 3 packs of people right now. He can't say anything because he doesn't want to get a race ban for talking shit on the radio. You know Russell is gonna have a whinge about this. It's just so funny to me because was it him or was it someone else who said, I don't like the guys cutting the corner in practice because you should have to do the track no matter what? Yeah, this is the definition of Russell. Rules are rules. In Qatar, when Max did his thing, rules are rules, guys. Rules are rules. I don't care what he says. And now it's like, oh, I want to cut the corner. I love Russell, but he just needs to cut the L on this one. Sides finally in. And Russell's serving his drive through. Thank God I took Merc out of my team. Holy crap. Yeah, can we vote Russell Driver of the Day? Yo, let's vote Russell Driver of the Day. Everyone hop on and vote him Driver of the Day right now. Who actually is Driver of the Day, though? It's going to be Hadja. No, actually, let's not rob Hadja of a Driver of the Day. Wait, how is Russell taking a drive-through and still in front of Albon? The fuck? He's still ahead of Albon. Okay. Low-key a strap from Mercedes. Oh my God, imagine a red flag now. Yuki. You know what to do, Yuki. I'm trolling, of course. I do not condone that happening. He just cut the corner on purpose and kept the position, even with a driver only thought this track is so shit. Look, the thing is, right, I'm in that middle ground of like, I get why Russell would do that. I respect it. I respect the decision from Mercedes. I think teams should always manipulate the rules. Not cheat, but like try to get around the rules the best they can. But at the same time, it's pretty obvious that what you did, and the FIA clearly caught it, and you got to drive through. You got to cop it on the chin. You know what I mean? And Hamilton is not going to get jumped by Hadjar. That is Hadjar unlapping himself on Hamilton. Could Max potentially lose out to Hamilton here? Yeah, Loki might need the Bernie sprinkler strat at this track. Zero Striker, MB. There you guys are the follows. Call it. Max will cost Lando the win again? Or you reckon he's going to back him up? Oh, actually, good shout. Max might even just do a like Lewis Hamilton 2016 Abu Dhabi strat here and just like, well, fuck it. I might as well just back up the pack and hope someone has a crash or something. But then he'll lose time on Hamilton, so he can't really do that. But he has a whole lap to Hadjar, so... Cold Will Knowledge, I'm glad you're proud of that one. I'm trying to look at the map and trying to see where we could potentially have a different track layout, but just can't. What if we go left? Instead of right here through the tunnel, we go left and then end up somewhere. What is the pen if Mac doesn't do a pit? They get disqualified from the race if you don't do 2 pit stops. Yo, we still got 20 laps in this? Hell yeah. We need a huge shunt right now. I don't want that, but that's what we need for Max. That's a sick shot. Oh shit, I haven't been paying attention. Okay, so Leclerc's caught up to Norris now. Ooh! Ooh! Could Max be thinking, Lando's my championship rival. I'll help Leclerc get 7 points. Because that's 7 less points I need to catch on Lando. That's Leclerc's mum next to Alex there. Verstappen does not want to slow them down too much. He backs himself into Hamilton, yeah. But he's got 9 seconds to Hamilton right now. How long's a pit stop in Monaco? Wait. What's the pit stop? No, he's 50 down. Max can hold these guys up for like 25 seconds. Max can actually hold these guys up for 25 seconds and maybe... You know, if he's thinking from a championship standpoint, I know it's extreme, but from a championship standpoint, he can think, okay, I'd rather help Leclerc take 7 points off Lando than... Yeah. But this is going to help Leclerc. Okay, this is getting 7 to 18 laps to go. This is getting good now. Leclerc... Oh, wait, Leclerc's on mediums as well. The net loss is 2 points, worst case. Yeah, but even then, I don't even think he's going to lose that because the leader gap is 50 seconds. They're actually extending the gap on Hamilton right now. Come on, Leclerc. Yeah, that's actually another good point from Jolien, is even if Leclerc fucks it into a wall, yeah, it's embarrassing. But you're not in the Drivers' Championship fight. Go for a win. Fuck it. All right, this got really spicy out of nowhere. Thanks, Max. Max continuing to carry this season for us with overtakes, qualifyings, and now backing Lando up into Leclerc. Oh, now Max has floored it to get out of DRS. Is this actually what Max is doing to try get 7 points off Orlando? Oh wait, we can vote for driver of the day. I think we got to vote Hedger, man. Russell for the lols or Hedger, man. I feel like I have to vote Hedger. I can't be a hypocrite and be like, driver of the day sucks, and then just vote for Russell. Max is really pushing. He's getting way close to the walls. Wait, 30-second post-race pen if you don't do a second stop? No, it'd be a DSQ. Is that real? Is that actually truth? Or are you just making shit up? Is it actually a 30-second pen for not doing a second stop? So that's what Mercedes were doing. Mercedes were just going to cop 2 30-second pens. And Max is just going to cop a 30-second pen. If that's the case, I did not know that, and that makes a lot more sense for why Mercedes did what they did. It should be a DSQ. It should be a DSQ. I get DSQ'd in the F1 game. These guys could get DSQ'd in real life. 30-second pen is dumb, just take the pit, but no though. Max can win with the 30-second pen. Sorry, not win. He can beat Hamilton with a 30-second pen. Well, I get your logic. Pit stops faster than a 30-second pen, but in certain circumstances, it's more beneficial to stay out. Like he can stay out and just play for the safety car. Yeah. Lando back up Leclerc. Lando is not back up Leclerc. He's just slow. Why is Max pushed away from Norris now? Is this hard's falling off? Like, what is this? Maybe Lando's saving some tires. Come on, Leclerc. Do something, please. Hamilton's losing time on Max. Hamilton's losing time. He was 50 seconds. Now he's 52. Oh, they haven't put Lando's partner there yet. They just keep zooming in on her. It's pretty obvious it's his fucking girlfriend. Zero striker. They were the. Does Red Bull just want to fuck Lando up? I mean, I don't know, but if they did, I wouldn't be surprised because they're in a championship fight with them. In Red Bull's ideal world, if they both retired from the race, then they could pick who wins the race. They'd pick Leclerc because that's less points for McLaren. Yeah, exactly the other Dan. There's no incentive for Max to pit. He pits, he finishes fourth, he stays out, he finishes fourth. But staying out means he gets the benefit of a red flag or safety car if one comes. Max will pit though, because red flag last lap race ends, so better to pit last lap. Wait, Why does the red flag on the last lap matter? It's still get a 30-second penalty drop down to where it normally is, but yeah, it'll be on the last lap, 100%. He won't risk it. I can't believe it's 30 seconds on DSQ. That's a load of dog shit. Oh, also keep an eye on Ocon on the back of Hadja. Might put some pressure on. The race is somehow worse with 2 pit stops. I disagree. I think it's the exact same. Yeah, if you compare it to 2023 or 2022 with rain, then it's worse. But this has been more entertaining to watch than last year's race. 100%. There's been more to talk about, more happening. Wait, so Russell's just done his second pit stop and served a drive-through, and he's going to be able to chase down Albon now. Oh my god. Yeah, why is Norris so slow? Piastri's got to catch up now. Is now Norris slowing down to back Leclerc up to get Piastri there? Oh, he's on one of the two. Sorry, my bad, yeah. That's what I meant by there's too many things to keep up with. They're going to get things wrong today. So Antonelli's just going to cop 60 seconds and finish last. Cool. Great race. Great race. Is Lando slow, or is he trying to get Piastri to put pressure on Leclerc? Sick camera shot. Yeah, Russell's going to want to close into 5 seconds of Albon, and then he'll go to the stewards and be like, he was braking, and give him a pen, and then he'll get a point. So they clarified, if it's a red flag on last lap and Max has not taken the last stop, it's 30 seconds. If they voluntarily do not take a second pit stop, it's a DSQ. Ah, well, that makes sense. That's fair. So wait, was Sky Sports actually reporting falsely for half a race? Not surprised. And there you go. Williams do the swap. Not sure why they didn't do it later. Not sure why they didn't do it later to just see if there was a red flag or something. Sky misunderstood. Yeah, but my point is, I don't care if Sky misunderstood. They shouldn't say things on a big broadcast unless it's 100% true. Or, aka, they shouldn't misunderstand because it's their job to report the facts. Red flags to do it now? Why would you not swap to wait for a red flag? Yeah, true. Leclerc driver of the day. Everyone go vote for Hadja now. Everyone go vote for Hadja. Leclerc should not get driver of the day. Norris, cool. Yeah, Norris, I agree. But Hadja should be driver of the day. Or Liam. Leclerc should not be driver of the day. He qualified second, and he's not going to win the race. Don't get me wrong, though. Leclerc's had a good race, but like in a race like this, it should be either Lando or someone who did an outstanding qualifying, like Hadja. Yeah, pity of the day. Adam, they was a bit. You voted for Yuki? Yeah, he's had a sick race, bro. Yeah, I don't know what Merc are doing. They're trolling for real. All right, 10 laps to go. Please do something, Leclerc. One little mistake from Lando, and Leclerc can capitalize. I don't get how Leclerc's getting the most votes there. Like, what? He's done nothing. Are we not looking at Hadja? Or Lando? The winner of the race? It's going to be for fantasy, man. No, actually, vote for Leclerc. Vote for Leclerc. He's my 2x driver in Monaco. In fantasy. Guys, everyone go vote for Leclerc. To be fair, I got Hedge on my team as well, so I'll take either, but the 2x is on Leclerc. Can I final fix Leclerc? After this race, people start claiming Colapinto's better than Gasly. To be fair, Colapinto's done more for this head of 3 drivers. My left-hand side tires are dead. Max is just hoping something will happen. Max, just back Lando up. Back him up. Actually, I've just figured out how we fix Monaco's problem. We do testing in Monaco. Problem solved. That way we still get to see cars driving through Monaco for 3 days straight. What are they going to be able to test? How good their crash structure is when the rookies go on the wall. Okay, Jolene, calm the fucking down. Calm down. Jolene's hyping up a top 3 battle between Norris, Leclerc, and Piastri right now. I agree. At least there is something to look forward to here, but like, let's be real, fam. That. I mean, Leclerc's tire is going to start dropping, but he is on a better compound. Leclerc's close. Oh, Leclerc's close. No way we see it overtake at Monaco for the lead. Imagine. Imagine. Well, thankfully at Monaco, Lando, so just focus on the car behind you. Yeah. Lando's seen a Red Bull and he's just started shaking, bro. Like, calm down. Calm down. Come on, Charles. Woo. The players aren't going to be able to do anything. Norris is not bumping into mentality. Ted is molding because Max is backing up Norris. Is he actually? What's he saying? Piastri's catching. Oh my god, the clear is close. Come on, Charles. Come on. Okay, you're giving Piastri a hard on. Lando doesn't have DRS, Leclerc does. Oh, he was so close and then just nothing. Why are we watching Piastri? Why are we not watching these two? Thank you. One little mistake from Lando. Max is probably just giving him just enough dirty air as well. Come on, Leclerc. He gets really close through here. The whole Grand Prix should be like this, man. The whole Grand Prix should be like this. Front guys are about to hit traffic. Oh, that could be spicy, to be honest. The commentators are trying to gas it up right now, even though we know probably nothing will happen. You got to gas it up in case something does happen. Yeah, this is exciting now. This is what Monaco should be like. With no overtaking, this is what it should be like. 78 laps of drivers on each other's bum, putting the pressure on. Yeah, Matt, I don't know how Hamilton is on fresher tires, and that just shows how weak Lewis is at the moment. He is slower than Max on 20 lap older tires. On 20 lap fresher tires. What does he need to push for? Hamilton. Why would Hamilton push? Are you guys serious? So when Max pits, he comes out in front? Max is literally on a strategy right now that he would lose a position to potentially gain from some luck. But now he's going to potentially gain from some luck. Well, not anymore. But he could have potentially gained from some luck and had no threat to Hamilton behind. He won't close 30 seconds. I'm not saying he will close 30 seconds now. He's been at that gap for 20 laps since he pit. How are you guys defending Hamilton? He's so slow to the point where Max hasn't even... Max is going to get a free pit stop on used tires. He was never going to close it? What was stopping him? What was stopping Hamilton from closing a non-existent gap on Max? He had free air. I'm mourning. I can't believe this. Leclerc is so close. Just please do something. Oh, he's actually really close. He's actually really close. How is Leclerc still winning driver of the day? Yeah, there's just too much downforce to anything on the straight. Please don't vote. If Leclerc gets driver of the day, I mean, I'll be happy because I got him in my fantasy team. But I'm gonna crash out. It should be Lando or Hadjar. The man who wins or the man who puts on a great race? He's got to hope for a mistake. Oh, he's really close. He's really close. Come on, Charles. Just give us a dive. Give us a dive. Something to talk about. Oh, Leclerc is close. Dive into cafe? Dive into cafe? Oh, I thought he could have dived into cafe there. He just doesn't have the speed on the straight. Is he close enough? No, he just loses time on that second last corner. Sorry, on that last corner. He needs to dive cafe, man. Is it cafe? Second last corner. What's that second last corner called? Lawson P8 slept on? Yeah, it'll be slept on because of Hadjar's great result. And because he's worse than a rookie, which is, to be fair, valid criticism, but still a great result for Liam. Oh! Did Landers? Why did it look like he made a mistake? Oh, it's rest, guys. Liam's caught up to Ocon, by the way. Yeah, they are, Lewis. Yeah, it's so much waffle, man. It's so much waffle from those guys. All right, we'll put Yuki. Yuki's had a stinker. No, we don't want to crash now. Last lap cinema. Yeah, maybe. Doubt it. The fact Lewis's pace is so slow, he's going to get overcut by a guy on used tires. Wild. Stroll past Hulk. How did Stroll get a move done? How are Hulk and Stroll racing? Can we watch it? George Russell fastest lap. All right, Max is going to come in now. Max, thanks for giving us at least something to potentially look forward to, even though it won't. Yeah, Max comes in to avoid the DSQ. Final lap. Lando Norris going for his first win at Monaco. Can we watch it? Why are we watching a pit stop? No one cares. We know he's going to come out in front of Hamilton. We know Hamilton's going to win. Sorry, we know he's going to come out in front of Hamilton. Hamilton's nowhere near. Thank you. Oh, Leclerc's dropped off now. Final corners. Look, boring race at the end of the day. The two stop didn't really solve the entertainment problem, but I mean, at least it adds some strategy in the mix. But you can't take away how good of a race win this is for for Lando. It all comes down to qualifying, and Lando got pole, and he's won the race because of it. And that's all that matters. He proved the haters wrong. Too much pressure. He's got a bottle. He doesn't have it for the confidence for Monaco. And he's going to go and win. For the first time in Monaco. Well done, Lando. Well done. And he closes his championship gap on Piastri. Leclerc P2. He'll be gutted. He'll be gutted. Antonelli P4! Albon P4! What a race from Williams. Holy shit. No, it's obviously broken as fuck. Yeah, Verstappen. The fact that he was able to overcut Hamilton, crazy. Okay, this is fucked. So Hamilton P5, Hadja P6. My driver of the day, I think. Obviously, what Lando did was amazing. But what Hadja did as a rookie is insane. Then we got what? Ocon. Whew. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. Yeah, I think he got the emotions out yesterday in qualifying. That was probably what he cared about most. He knows he has race pace. It's just the quali pace. Yeah, amazing redemption weekend, I guess you could say, for Lando after the season he's had so far. Hadja, P6, fuck me. Ocon, amazing weekend. He's killing it in the Haas. Liam, amazing, 4 points, P8. Albon and Sainz should have had a better weekend. It's crazy that Williams have actually had a good result. Sorry, they've gotten double points, but it's still not a great result for them. To be honest, the fact that Leclerc was even fighting for pole and fighting for a race win after the season he's had so far just goes to show how great of a driver Leclerc is. Because look where Hamilton finished. Hamilton finished P5. Another drive-through penalty for Russell. To be fair, if Hamilton didn't get the 3-place grid penalty, he might have been okay, but that's what you get for blocking, and it wasn't really his fault. Hadja -2 on the fantasy for losing a place to Hamilton. Are you skibbiting me? Who got driver of the day? Was it Leclerc? I'm going to throw up. Oh my god. Well, good for my fantasy, but that's so dumb. That is so dumb. All right, guys, that wraps up the race. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the follow button down below. We do this for every Grand Prix weekend, for every session. So join me next week for Spain. Stick around, though. We've got the post-race show to watch. Not much to really talk about, but we'll still watch it regardless. But yeah. I actually really like Lando's helmet. Yeah, respect to Lando, you know, again, I think this is the weekend with the most pressure. You need the most confidence, and I think he's proved a lot of people wrong by winning this weekend. What's he doing? Hopping on the box to... Oh my god, what if the wheels just break right now? I hate the marshal wall. It's so dumb. Just put a normal fence there. Yeah, I think Piastri said like he probably wasn't gonna fight for the win after he saw his pace. Sorry, fight for pole even after he saw his face. Yeah, I don't know. Weird weekend for Mercedes. Here comes Zach. Driver of the day, Charles Leclerc. Finished P2. Qualified P2. Why does anyone care for driver of the day? It's more just like the fact that it's there, and then it makes you realize like, what the fuck are people watching to vote? But 3:30 a.m. going to sleep. I'm surprised you didn't fall asleep earlier. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Again, if you enjoyed, hit the follow button down below. I know it was a boring race, but I still had a great time chatting with you guys. And as always with races like that, if it wasn't for the watch along, I wouldn't have enjoyed that race. So it was great to be able to watch with you guys. Is that like his cousins, or is that just some random paddock people? It's nice with his mum. Oh! I think he's realized now that his girlfriend was on camera. He's like, fuck it, we'll make it public. When does Indy 500 time 500 start? Two hours from now. Do I need to edit anything? I don't even think I need to edit any shorts from that race. Maybe the race start. I need to open my window. I'll be back. Piastri's always so well spoken. Nice, great pen. Oh, you compare the channel points. Congrats to everyone who got Lando right. I mean, that was a pretty safe bet, I guess you could say, after qualifying. That is only 3 points behind Piastri. Yeah, it's really tight at the top. That's why I think, again, Max would have preferred Leclerc to win because that gap would have been better for him. You think Leclerc, if you give him the McLaren, he clears pole? It's hard to tell. But he was 100% way better. He was 100% the best driver in qualifying yesterday. Yeah, that was a big voice crack. But at the end of the day, he's not a McLaren, and you got to congratulate Lando, you know. Because even if you have the car, you still have to deliver. And I don't think McLaren was clear favourites at this weekend. At least looking at practice and Q1 and Q2. It sucks that Monaco is such a poo track to race on because the vibes in Monaco, honestly, I've loved this weekend. Monaco and Miami have been immaculate for vibes. I loved practice this weekend. Every practice session was banging. Qualifying wasn't as good as previous years, but still amazing. It's generally like if unless it's a 2022 or 2023 race. Sorry, when you have a race like 2022 or 2023, it's like one of the best weekends of the year. Like people in the streets are just it's so good. Yeah, Hamilton's race pace was so bad. 50 seconds off his teammate. Lando hater. Yeah. What did I say? As if race pace changes anything here. Lewis literally lost fourth because his race pace sucked. I wish the whole race. I don't care if there's no overtaking. And I know some people are still going to complain about no overtaking even when this happens, but because we saw that in 2022. But I want to race like what we had at the end, the whole race, just nose to bum the whole time. And we got that in 2022. And people sit here and go, Monaco is boring. Bro, 4 cars within 1 second of each other. Like 3/10 apart. I really enjoyed it, the anticipation of that race, even though nothing happened. Shout out that F5 lady. I came here because Laws and Points, banger. I'm happy with that. First points of the season for Liam. Finally. Finally. But I think it's been overshadowed a little bit just because Hadja did so amazing and he's a rookie. But also, Hadja can thank Liam for helping him with that strategy. Unfortunately, what VCarb did made the Grand Prix boring. But it secured them a P6 and P8. I really wish Leclerc got later on the brakes. I feel like they're like us watch-along streamers like reacting a little bit over the top knowing the camera's there. Or a bit over the top knowing the camera's there. It made it boring, but others would have done. Oh no, I'm not blaming V Cup. I'm just saying they're the reason why it was boring. Like, Lando didn't push by the way. Max was not playing the long game. He tried to help Charles for the win. Well, yeah, it was. He was hoping maybe for a safety car, red flag, or something. I don't know. Um. Well, no, he was hoping for a red flag. That was his only choice way to do anything more in the Grand Prix. But, yeah, I think also he would have like preferred Leclerc to win because that's an extra 7 points. They're gonna be winning off track tonight. Oh my god. Oh my god, Zach. Get on your private jet to Indy already. Hurry up. Tell me that you mentioned something about Lonzo not scoring points just as he DNF, really? Oh, broadcast. I thought broadcast died. Let us just have a min stance for Alonso. Unluckiest driver of the season so far. Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah, the crash in Australia was gravel. Then he's had what, 2 mechanical DNFs, and then he's had like red flag, and then he's had mechanical failure today. At this point, Lewis just wants to get over the season. I've heard that for 4 years. I think maybe instead of Lewis getting over the season, he should get better. And I don't mean that in like a hate way. I just mean like you can't sit here. I'm not. To be fair, Lewis hasn't said this, but you're saying he just wants to get the season over and done with. But you can't just keep sitting here waiting for next year, waiting for next year, waiting for next year. He clearly just doesn't have the pace in this regular cars. He's not had it for 4 years now. Just like Ferrari bought an absolute banger of a car for Monaco, let's hope they bring it for Monza and Silverstone. Yeah, let's hope Alonso gets some luck at home next week. Oh, they're doing trophies first. I mean, yeah, Ferrari is all Hamilton needs, really. Alonso been waiting for next year for over a decade, exactly. Nobody can ever be more unlucky throughout their career more than Leclerc. Yeah, I feel like Alonso and Leclerc are pretty close. I mean, Leclerc also made a lot of mistakes himself. I think the reason why Alonso's talked about as being the most unlucky is just because he never really did anything other than make bad decisions of moving teams. He never really did anything on track. He wasn't really like mistake prone, whereas it was like whenever Ferrari wasn't making a mistake, Leclerc was making a mistake. Wait, yeah, I just realized after you pointed it out, 3 white race suits. All the trophy holders have white. I don't understand. Does anyone understand the white race suit for Monaco? I understand McLaren's is retro, but what's Leclerc's for? Red feels way more Monaco than white. It's actually weird doing trophies before the anthem. Should be red, orange, or yellow? 2 hours and I see like Captain VVD and Salah lift the Premier League trophy too. Yeah. I thought they lift it on... I thought they lift it when they won it. Or do they do 2 lifts? One on the final game, one on the game they win it. They sound a bit shit this year. That must be so sick for his parents to watch. How has Russell finished P11 with a drive-through? What the fuck? Yeah, the live band's nice. Show me how to get one anthem though, because it's the same one. I like when Grand Prix do something different, you know what I mean? Rather than just being like, same podium, same trophy, same this, you know what I mean? I like how some Grand Prix, like America do things different, or Monaco has it different. Like, I feel like every Grand Prix should have things that are different. Like Miami had the different driver parade, you know what I mean? Everything should, every country should do something unique to them. I guess you do. You got some countries do flyovers, some do fireworks, some do different pre-race stuff. Okay, this music live is weird though. But it's classic. Classic for Monaco. Alright, well. Great weekend. Great weekend. I enjoyed it. I think that was another weekend where, look, we're leaving with a bit of a stale race. But we come away with Lando closer to Piastri in the championship. A lot to talk about in the midfield. A great qualifying. And just overall, great vibes throughout the weekend. I think what I'm loving about Formula 1 at the moment is I come into practice looking forward to watch practice, looking forward to talk about everything. I look forward to qualifying, and I look forward to what's going to happen in the race. Whereas in 2023 and 2022, it's like, we do it all again next week. Whereas, like, I've had a boring race today, and I'm like, all right, looking forward to Spain. The technical directive in Spain, the flexi wing crackdown. Will we see McLaren fall off? I mean, we already saw Max caught up to them in Imola. Will be interesting to see. You got odd shoes on, mate. Perez room is Alpine or Cadillac? Yep. Who's the disgrace of the race? Mercedes, for sure. And Yuki. At least the World Driver Championship got closer. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, guys, that is going to wrap up the watch along. We are going to stay live to watch the post-race show, so stick around. But thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the follow button down below. Again, we do this every Grand Prix weekend for every session, so join me next week for Spain. Be sure to join the Discord, link in the chat. We've got a great community of people in there. But yeah, big stream next week as well. We've got a big week of streams next week as well. We've got the release of F1 25, and we've got the Spanish Grand Prix. So it's going to be very good. Anyways, that is Monaco done. Yeah. High hopes with the 2-stop. Ended up being a bit poo-poo, but it is what it is. Anyways, YouTube, I'm also going to end the stream there. I am going to end the stream on YouTube, I should say, sorry. So come join us over on Twitch to watch the post-race show. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow for driver ratings. Goodbye.